Yeah. So now uh, these models I want to import into what SolidWorks visualize. What to do for that? Sorry, let me just share it. Now, yeah. So the model is ready here. So I want to render it. Okay. What to do for that? You can directly browse the SolidWorks visualize from the standalone app, that is Visualize 2021 or Visualize 2020, which version you are using. I'll be having it. And one more way is you can directly utilize the add-in. In this options you have the add-ins. From there you can directly select this option. Where is it? SolidWorks Visualize add-in. So once you do that, you'll be having the add-in option. From here you can directly export your file to visualize. So let's say I want to export this entire model inside the visualize. So you can select this option, export advanced. The whole model will be exported to visualize, and there will be a link between the SolidWorks software and the visualize. File will be monitored over there. Okay, this is how the model gonna look here. So if you want to change the background or if you want to make the modifications, I'll explain what to do here. The first thing is SolidWorks visualize into user interface. The starting at the top you're gonna see it is menu bar. Here you're gonna have the tools and the projections, and this is the very important, the task pane kind of thing. So you'll be having the model tab. Here you can able to deal with the model, snap to the floor and centering and rotating by manually, as well as by utilizing the cursors you can able to move the component, and you can even scale up how much scale you want. That is also available. And these are all the transformation tools and rotation tools. And coming to appearances, whatever the appearances you have added, it will be available here. You can able to change it and delete it from here, and you can able to grab it from the this particular file libraries. Here all the visualization options like appearances, environments, and the backplates, everything will be available over there. I'll showcase that also. This is about appearance tab. Coming to the scenes, the backgrounds which we have utilized, that will be available here. So let's say if you want to switch between the backgrounds, you can able to do it here. This is the backplate which you are using, and then these are the cameras. You can see you can able to set the multiple cameras. This is the camera location you can able to see, no? So you can just hover your model however you want, and you can simply create a camera view by just utilizing the options here, Control C and Control V. This view will be captured here. Yes, for placing the cameras in a proper manner. For example, if you want this view should be taken into cameras. For example, you have the multiple camera views. So this is the front view, right? And you can create a few more. Let's say I'll make a copy of these. Otherwise, you can simply rename it, or you can able to utilize this option, new camera location. Now this is the one view, and this is second one. Let's say I want to orient my model like this, and this picture should be taken into account later while extracting the images from the outputs. And we can utilize this camera option to create the animation. Okay, rotation animation, or zooming in and zooming out, or the camera followers and all. Got it? You can switch between the cameras to see what and all the views you have. Got it?
Yeah.
And last one is here, file libraries. In this file library, you'll have the two options. One is local and the cloud. In local, no, whatever the files predefinedly available from the SolidWorks visualizer you can able to access. For example, let's say I want to utilize the automotive appearances. These all will be available over there. So road and carbon fiber, brake pad, black seats and all. And with respect to metals, we'll be having these aluminum and anodized red, like this. All the kinds of appearances will be available. Let's say you didn't find your required material here. What you can do is you can switch to cloud based. It's an online platform. If you're connected to internet, you can able to browse this all the appearances. So let's say I want to deal with the metal. So it's gonna give the online store. From here you can able to download which material you want, sandblasted, and like if you just click on this option, it's gonna download that particular appearance. It is not only for appearances. In the cloud you can able to check. I'm having the different camera modes, okay, filters, and the environments. What exactly mean by environments? The backgrounds. For example, I want to add this particular straight fall into account. You can simply drag and drop it, and in the scenes tab, it is active, and this black plate should be turned off to see that one. Can you see that? The environment will be added. For example, if you want to deal with this one, high contrast, that will be added. And the same thing, there are different backgrounds are available. Let's say warehouse I need, I'll add it. Okay, and this is about environments, and same thing for others, lights and textures, and each and everything is available. For example, if you want the images to be added into background, it is not available, you can switch to cloud. So from here you can able to download it. Okay, like this. So this is about online store and the local store. Any doubts about it?
Yeah.
It's clear, no, how to utilize them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now this is the simple plate I have added into background to get into account. Otherwise, if you don't want it, you can simply go back to your scenes and you can turn it off. Okay, you can switch to normal mode. Let me add one more backplate, because this is not appropriate. So let me choose Soft Studio. Okay, so this would look fine for me. So entire background user interface will be covered in this. For example, this is all about this particular task pane. Now dealing with the menu bar, so how we can utilize to modify the models and all here. Inside the tools section, we could have the snapshot. You can take the snapshot of it, and we have the options tab here. Inside it, you can able to define the location where you want to save it. So I have already defined it. If you want to make the changes into the default location, you can do it by just utilizing this option. And coming to 3D viewport, here you can able to set. For example, if you are using the high-end machines, you could able to deal with these options. For example, if you are using the AMD Radeon graphics card or NVIDIA graphics card, it will be automatically loaded here, and that you can utilize here. And this is what I'm using, Quadro P620 graphics card, which is available for me to render. And render mode is live, I have selected. If you want, you can select it to background mode. So I'll showcase how it's gonna help us to deal with these things. And the maximum resolution, you can able to set it here. So for example, if you want to set it to 640 to 360, you can set it. The final maximum resolution will be taken from here. Whatever the output you're getting from here, you can set it in the beginning itself. And the render passes and the accuracy, here you can set it. For example, while taking the outputs, it's gonna ask you how much accuracy you want. So there are 3000 here, you can able to set it to up to 10,000. You can able to utilize the numbers here. So how much accuracy and how much fastness you're gonna define, with respect to that, the quality will be more better. That I'll showcase. And if you are utilizing the Quadro P60 and higher versions, you will be having the option called denoiser. This is very important tool, you need to remember. So this will help you to boost your rendering capabilities. And let me just switch back to this here. And in the options we have gone through that, and in the viewport you can able to have the navigation modes, you can able to set it up. And navigation mode for the space mouse, if you're using the 3D connection mouse, also that you can customize here. And these are the languages and the theme. There are two themes for this SolidWorks Visualize software. One is dark and one is light. I prefer dark. If you want, you can set it to white. And same thing, other options are available, so you can just browse it and deal with these things. And if you are using the SolidWorks Visualize Boost option, you can able to connect the multiple PCs at once. For example, in your company there will be more than 4 to 5 PCs are there. If you want to utilize their graphics and the connect to this particular machine, you can utilize this Visualize Boost utilizing the licenses, and that will be connected, and whatever the rendering you're doing, that will be more faster compared to normal speed. And this is the queue. For example, if you want to render multiple images and the multiple videos at once, you can able to utilize this option, queue option. So at a time you can run multiple queues. Remember this one. I'll showcase this also while dealing with this. So this is about this tools, and we have the projects and views and all. So later on you can deal with this. So right now I'm gonna turn this timeline off so that we can work in full screen. Okay, now how to deal with this. We have this particular task pane in SolidWorks CAD, right? You know that one. So here it will be the same. In this tab you can able to set the multiple configurations. For example, my bus is of right now white color. I want to add different colors. You can simply select this option, add configuration, and you can rename it red. So there will be different two configurations. By just setting up the configurations, you can able to create multiple appearance at once. Remember this one. And here these are the render selection modes. This is now normal preview mode. So I recommend while working and while making the changes, you need to switch to preview mode and you need to make the changes. And once the changes has been done, you can directly jump to accurate mode. So in the accurate mode, it's gonna showcase the realistic image. So after rendering, how it's gonna look like. So this is the denoiser. It won't available for each and every graphics cards. So remember, if you want to work on Visualize specifically, you need to choose the way the denoiser is available in which graphics cards. Okay, and this is very important. So it's gonna help us to boost our final rendering mode. And I'll just switch back to the preview mode, and this is the one of the advanced tool, that is turntable. So if you want to create the rotation animation for this, you can enable and you can check. So you can have this one into account. For example, if you want the turntable animation, you can have it. So overall 360-degree turntable will be available. So this animation, if you want to capture, that also you could do it by using this option. Okay, and then here the selection modes are available, and this is the navigation tool, and same thing, it is camera tools, and these are the navigation again. If you want the front and right views, you can set it up from here. And last one is output. Here you can take the render images from this option, so you can able to set up which image format you want, JPG or PNG or TIFF. Okay, and the render mode, all cameras. I told if you have set the multiple cameras, at once you can able to get it. All configurations, so whatever the configuration you have created, at once you can able to deal with this. And the panoramic and the interactive images. So interactive images in the sense you will be having the HTML link, you can able to rotate them and tilt them in the website only. And layers, if you have, you can utilize it. And the resolution, final resolution, you can set it, otherwise by default also you can set it here as I told. And finally, these are the render selection modes. So how you want to render it. So this is the most accurate mode, and this is the render mode. Time limit or the quality, you can utilize the both. So let's say if you want to define the time limit, you can set it to 1 hour, 2 hour. Otherwise quality, if you want to set it, you need to set the number of passes, let's say 3000 or 4000, like that. With respect to passes, it's gonna give the more high resolution images with better image quality. Okay, and this is the send queue option. If you select it directly, it will take you to the queue. Let me just showcase how it's gonna work. If I just select this option, automatically at the background the queue will be added. You can see it shows here. And at the background here you can see it will be added. It won't start now. If you click on start queue, then only it will start rendering. Okay, so you can simply minimize and you can start working on it. Otherwise you can close it and later on you can browse it. So any doubts so far about this user interface?
Okay.
I couldn't hear.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now dealing with the appearances, so we'll start with one by one. So this model is already available, so I don't want to again re-render it. So I'll simply showcase some of the changes into this. Okay, so let's say I want to add the color for this. What I can do is, you can switch to your file libraries. From here, switch to appearances. So here all the kinds of appearances will be available. So from here, if you want to deal with this, you can select and add it. So let's say I want to utilize this crow. You can download it if you don't have, and you can simply drag and drop it. Okay, now if you want to place the same appearance for multiple locations, what to do? For example, you can see here I need to add here also, and even these all the locations. So shortcut is, if you have the note, you can write down, hold the shift, just left click on the appearance which you want to copy. Okay, and again zoom out and right click by just holding the shift where you want to place it. Got it? First you need to select the appearance, okay, holding the shift and left click, and then keeping the shift active, you simply need to right click wherever you want to add it. Let's say on it I want to add it, just click on it. Okay, it will select that particular face, like in the appearance, no, here wherever the appearance you have added, that will be selected into account. Okay, for example, if you are dealing with the body, so entire body will be selected. So here it will select the faces because in the options I have selected the appearance. And now let's say I want to add the particular tire color. What to do for that? So you can just check here, it is not available. So what I'll do is I'll go back. You can utilize this option, parent dictionary. From here you can just search for rubber materials, so it is available here. So from here you can simply drag and drop which you want. So let's say I'll download this one for my convenience. Up to, yeah, it's available. You can simply drag and drop on it. So by default it will take to each and everywhere. Now if you want to check how exactly it's gonna look after rendering, you need to switch to accurate mode. That is boost, power boost. As I told, now if you are using the multiple connected machines in the visualize boost, that all the machines will be taken into account here. Got it? So now this is quite okay for me, but I'm not convinced with the appearance. What you can do is here you can add the chromium and all. So let me just deal with the different materials. Metallic paint. Let's go ahead with the blue. Okay, now we'll see.
How do I change my lighting?
Yeah, that also you can see. Let's say, for example, here I want to add the light, okay, on these. So what you can do is in the appearance, I think I have already added the MSU material. You can see this one, white MSU. You can select it from here also. Go to appearances, and here you can search for the MSU materials. So MSU materials will be available here. What you want, you can simply download it. White color, this will be utilized it for these appearances here. So let's say warm light, white light. You can simply, otherwise you can utilize the xenon 1200 12K.
So when I
Yeah, raise you can get, no, that only I'm showing you. The emission you can set it, you can change the properties with respect to that. You can see, no, these are the, even you can able to see these are the red emissive colors and these are the white. So if you want in more detail, what I'll do is I'll switch to different background so you can able to understand that one. Let's say I'll utilize I'll remove this backplate for now. I'll turn it off. Now if I zoom in and if I go ahead with the accurate mode, you can able to see that lightings, right? Isn't it? Okay, let me still refine for you. Industrial lot. Can you see the lightings now? So if you want to modify the emissivity, you can simply switch back to that particular appearance from here. Okay, and here you can increase the brightness to 150. Can see now it got modified. And if you want to reduce these brightness, you can simply select that one. I suggest you need to switch back to preview mode to deal with these. And here I'll reduce it to 0.5. Okay.
Yes.
And even for this, if you want to increase still more, I'll set it to 2000. It will be more. The emissive type, both side or single side, I'll select only front. Okay. So if you want to have this still more bright, yeah, that's all about it.
Yeah. And in case if I want to
Yeah, that you can do. For example, and the background, I want to add my own image. Okay, I am not convinced with these all the whatever the libraries are available here. Okay, so for that, what you can do is you can simply directly go and browse from here. Road HD images, otherwise background, which is good from here. This one, twice this.
yeah.
I think they are kind of small. Not clear. Okay, simply right click and save. The desktop only I'll save. And you can go back to your visualize, and from here go to scenes, select this option, add new backlight desktop, select this, and that will be added. You can place your vehicle, and you can zoom in or zoom out. If you want to snap it to flow, that also you can do it. And in the advanced, you can turn off the flow effect and the other reflect to others and reflect to the model. And finally, you can keep it for rendering mode. And background should be better one, so let me utilize this.
See now,
Yes. You can utilize these backgrounds. You can utilize the camera locations. These all are the options are available here. You can able to see, no, these are the auto studios, and we have the options here. We can able to adjust the background cameras at the location. For example, if you want the shadow should be that side, you can use these lights. Got it, no? From here you can able to add the new light, target and position. So this, okay, select this option, light, and pick a target and pick a position. Yeah, yeah, that will be added. This is the targeted location. And if you want to add the pick a target, you can see at that location it will be added. And there is one more option to deal with that, that is pick a position. This will be the position. Okay, and you can able to set how you want it, directional or spotlight and all. Okay, there are advanced options with respect to these lights and all, don't worry. Okay, that's all about this one. So I am gonna utilize a new model here. Okay, I don't want to work on simple model again. So let me go back to we'll take this model into account for now. Okay, for a few minutes, shall we?
Yeah.
Utilize, visualize, and advanced export. Is this okay?
So every day
Where? No, like it was previously didn't save it. I think it's a step file, so it will be saved as a SOLIDWORKS assembly file. Yeah, so even on this also you can work on. So environment should be, I'll select this one more straight. And I need to turn off this particular backplate. Let me just select the plate first because I need to turn the model lots of time. Yeah, for now you can change the color of this. You can directly switch to appearances, and let me just select the metallic paint from here. Which is the favorite color? Pick one, please. Why? Okay, great. Then the glasses, I'll go back to glass appearance. Where is it? Yeah. And tick. Okay. And then for these, I need to add the emissive. Go back and select where is emissive here. There should be bigger one row. Yeah, this one I'll select and I'll add it here. For this and xenon for this. And for this one, I'll add the automotive. No, for this one. Yeah, for that. Okay, chromium. Yep, so okay, this much we can just check. So I can even change the environment. That environment is not so good. So what I can do is I'll change the environment from here. Okay. Yep. So like this, you can able to deal with these things.
So it's not a fan.
Yes, it is not.
Well, assembly it is not in the.
Yeah, the assembly is totally different, so it is giving the issue because I cannot even rotate them. If I rotate it, no, it is going somewhere else. The positioning is not good with this. Okay, so what I can do is I'll go ahead with the one more file then. I'll just exit this one. If I just zoom fit, no, it is going somewhere, so it is too far from the center. Okay, I don't want the cars now. I'll deal with something else. So we can have the home. Can yeah, do it now. Yeah. So until then we can just work on it. Okay, this is the model here, home. Okay, so I'm gonna import it. I'm just showcasing visualize standard capabilities. Okay, concentrate that one because we don't have much time to deal with the visualize professional. There are two versions in this. That is, one is SolidWorks visualize standard and SolidWorks visualize professional. In the standard, we could able to create the high quality images and rendered different kinds of configurations and all. And in visualize professional, you could able to create the animation, walkthrough animations, and motor vehicle animations, each and everything.
We have professional.
I don't know. Not SolidWorks CAD professional. SolidWorks visualize professional. Yeah, that only. So if you want to create the animations, what? I'm not getting your question. Yes. You can access the SolidWorks visualize standard features. So you the user interface will be same, everything will be same, but you cannot create the animations. Fine, so this is the model here. I need to deal with this. So consider this is made of completely wooden. So I need to deal with the wooden appearances only here. The preview will be like this. So kind of okay, but not up to the mark. It is like somewhat cartoonistic, right? So what I can do is my system is kind of slowed down. So okay, I'll switch to appearances and very good. Yeah, yeah, pick anyone, anything for this particular flooring. Which is the better one? There are these all are the wooden only. So which one is the best? You can just name it now. I can just grab it. Okay, okay. What about this one? A rosewood. This one. Actually, we boys know we are weak in choosing colors. Where? For this? Okay. These frames. Oh. For this, the. Okay. Then Canadian. Okay. This one. Okay. If you want to check the preview mode, you can just check it and you can decide now.
Okay, use basic mode for this mode.
Which one? This one. Walnut. यहाँ पे. Okay. So let me just change the wooden appearance for these. Okay, that will be better. I'll within just few minutes I'll cover that. So where are the glass? Hey, bhai. Choose anyone, any color for window. This one. Okay. You think you're living inside? Okay. Hold this shift. Then just left click and right click wherever you want to paste it. Hold the shift, select the color which you want to add it multiple times, that is by just left click, and then where you want to paste it, no, over there you need to right click. Okay, then set it to preview mode.
Now, frame.
Yeah, the frames are remaining.
But name
Okay, make it fast. So I'll just switch back to again wooden appearances. So yeah, these things. Nice.
बोलो ना मान लो
Dark, classy, ABCD. कहाँ पे? ओके, ये वाला. Okay. What about these? Okay. सोचे सभी वुडन का ही बना है भाई.
Yeah, wooden.
कौन सा? फिर क्या भाई, कैनेडियन सी. Yeah, that only no. We are weak while choosing the colors and all. Think and all. Okay, no. And then last thing is this frames. वैसे रहने दो क्या? Which one? Okay. What about these? Okay, let me just switch to the preview mode. So something again we need to change. कहाँ पे?
वही हो blue पे.
Blue पे. Okay. Where is भाई?
बाजू वाला.
ये वाला. यहाँ पे ना? Okay. I'll hold the shift. क्या करें, जल्दी बोलो. अरे बाप रे. Done? Oh, पीछे. The same color should be added now. Okay, so we are done with this, so we'll just deal with the final render. Yep, so we are done with this. So here what we can do is we'll just implement it in background, so it should look realistic. So I'll switch to backgrounds, environments, sorry, and यहाँ पे कौन सा अच्छा है? कुछ भी नहीं है. I'll go to environments, that is cloud. Mm.
वो उसमें सॉल्ट जैसा नहीं है.
नहीं, यहाँ पे नहीं सर्च कर सकते. We can simply download it.
Yes, twist no. Go down.
Yeah. Oh bhai. It's gonna take too much time. So let me cancel these two for now. I thought of only 1 or 2 MB. It is of 107. Yeah. Instead of these, now until then it downloads, I'll switch to plates. Beach. The plates, in the sense, they will be added in the same kind of images, background images. I'll just save this one. The cameras, so I'll create Control C, Control V, one more. Something else I need. Studio root mountain lot. नहीं, यहाँ पे नहीं जा सकता मैं. Modern gardens. नहीं. Industry. Desert. Okay. इतना अच्छा भी नहीं है इधर भी. Wood stage. Wood stage के अंदर wood ही रखना है क्या? नहीं. Let me just switch back to the environments only. I think we have downloaded something. It's not available. So try with this. So I'll switch back to, and I'll turn off my backplate. रोड पे तो नहीं रख सकता ना. We can do it by using this option, pivot and rotate and move scale. I need to scale it. घर से भी बड़ा रहना चाहिए, पेड़ से भी बड़ा रहना चाहिए, राइट? Okay, so I hope you got it right how to place it. So it is not. So let me just switch back to this one. It is looking quite good. भाई इधर बैठ तो अच्छा जगह है तेरा. Yep, now it has snapped to floor. Okay, so that's all about visualize. So if you have any doubts, still wait. The final stage is how to get the rendered outputs. You need to click on the outputs. So this option will not be available in standard. Remember that. And here you can set the location where you want to save the file. I'll select this desktop itself. You can name it file name with standard. So everyone likes PNG. I'll select that. And the render output, I want to deal with only render, not the configurations or whatever the things are there. If you want to size it, you can just select this option and do it. Right now I'll select each and everything by default. Quality should be with 150 passes. So enable denoiser if you want. Just click on start render. So this is the live rendering. If you want to add it to queue, that also can do it. Yep, so any questions?